As families gathered this Thanksgiving, health officials warn you to stay vigilant.
Cases of COVID-19 are on the rise in Kansas and in Missouri. KMBC 9's Jackson Kurtz spoke to the former Kansas health secretary about his message for you before the holiday.
To gather safely this Thanksgiving, Dr. Lee Norman says families need to be vaccinated.
Vaccinated people are so much more protected than unvaccinated people.
If you're unvaccinated, Norman says to gather in more open spaces.
We have to be very cautious about, low ceiling, small bars where people are crushed in together. And I just don't think that's a wise setting to be in.
As for smaller family celebrations,
I think that family gatherings with a modest number of people spaced out and mostly vaccinated or all vaccinated, they're probably going to be just fine.
54% of Kansans are fully vaccinated, but the state is starting to see a rise in COVID cases.
Not a bit surprising. We predicted this coming.
Norman says we could see cases go up after the holiday if people let their guard down.
The rate of change is worrisome, so I think we're kind of starting into that mode already. I'd rather see people unmasked and distanced and enjoying themselves than to not be together.
In Kansas City, Jackson Kurtz, KMBC 9 News.
Dr. Norman says that he was asked to step down as secretary of Kansas's health department because of philosophical differences and communication between himself and staffers. He says that he has no regrets working with the governor during the pandemic.
Independence health officials say if you attended the Best Little Arts and Crafts show last weekend, you should get tested for COVID-19. At least 2 people who went to the show tested positive for COVID. Everyone at the show may have been exposed. Leaders say get tested within a week of attending or as soon as you start feeling symptoms.
Well, tonight, music therapy is helping COVID patients recover. It is a rehab program at St. Luke's that was designed for people who have suffered strokes and brain trauma.
KMBC 9's Alan Shope shows us how pandemic survivors are finding harmony, too.
It's a return treatment at St. Luke's that's playing the right tune for several patients in this class.
We are working on psychosocial and neurologic goals.
That's teaching folks who have suffered an injury that affects their movement how to use rhythm and beats to help them move more naturally again.
We're actually using how your brain processes music.
The idea was started by cardiologist Martin Zink at St. Luke's, who suffered a traumatic brain injury in a car accident several years ago.
I had to learn how to make my left hand work again, as well as learn to walk and talk and do it all over again.
During rehab, he started playing the piano, and that's when he realized how much it helped him.
By playing left-handed things, helped my brain learn to make my hand do what I wanted it to do without having to think too much about it.
After that, the class was born.
The way you walk has rhythm, your breathing is rhythmic, and so it's very natural to use music to get back those things that we're working.
It's a class that's offered weekly at St. Luke's and on an individual basis. The group says the results to this point have been pretty amazing.
Very, very responsive.
And that's a tune to everyone's ears. In Overland Park, Alan Shope, KMBC 9 News.
St. Luke says several post-COVID patients are in the classes.
Many of them have spent much time in the hospital, so they are now relearning motor skills and even basic movement.